Oh, and you're listening. That's Melanie Sykes in hysterics.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's only 2 shows in and I've not been able to say my name.
And you're listening to Going Out with Alan Carr. Let's have some ABBA. Dancing Queen there. And that was for Ellie and Greg, who are listening tonight. They wanted some ABBA. There you go. If you actually look at the webcam, Mel, look, it looks like you've actually been restrained in. Look, it looks like you've got gaffer tape round you.
I know, it's really weird, like I've been harnessed into the chair. I haven't. I'm just assuring our listeners that you didn't do that to me because I'm insane.
No,
but, yeah, it does look really odd.
Yeah, it looks like we're in an asylum or something, and you're like Shutter Island.
That one woman, you remember that one shot of that woman? It's terrifying, that film.
Yeah. Did you get it, though?
No, and I've watched it quite a few times. You think you've got on top of it and you understand it, and then you just then you start doubting that you know it. It's really... But I still enjoy it. Is that weird?
Well, you know that Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy? Have you seen that?
Still not seen that.
No.
Is that the same thing?
Oh, I finished it. You know when the credits come up and you're like, you are? I had no idea. I bought the book, read the book, still no idea.
Even after the film, you thought, no, I need to read the book to suss this out. That's dedication. Yeah.
Well, everyone says it's a classic, so I went,
sure.
and then no. Unless they make it into a soap, I don't think I'll ever know. I'll ever understand what. It's too subtle for me.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe I won't go and see it. Then it's obviously not going to work for me either. But it's supposed to be well shot and not much dialogue. Is that true?
There's lots of looks and meaningful glances.
So you've got to be able to read body language incredibly well.
Yeah. So I missed all that. One man apparently was homosexual in it and had to leave his partner
and
to
you
carry
missed that.
on. I missed that. I went, why isn't he with him anymore? And then...
what were you doing? You just took it into popcorn, weren't you?
Yeah, butter kiss.
Do you do the sweet stuff? I always have the salty stuff, and I always, when I get home, I've always got loads in my bra. Oh, it's really funny when I take my...
How can you miss that, mouth?
I don't know, but it's possible. Every time when I start getting my clothes off, they start dropping out. I'm obviously just like... Wah!
You are home when you're doing this.
Yes.
People at the back are going, this 3D is good. Melanie Sykes has appeared in this one, taking her clothes off. I thought it was a PG. No, but I know another film, Inception. I know I've said this before.
No, I've not seen that.
I have no idea what that's about.
No, I haven't seen
No idea.
I've seen scenes of it because the kids just love it because it makes them go wild. But I just don't. I don't know. I just not my cup of tea. I just want everything to be real and don't mess with it.
Yeah, but you know, it's like you said. You know, a Tinker Tailor Soldier. Oh no, was it me who said it? I mean, it's you can still understand it's good. I knew it was good. I just didn't know what was going on.
Gosh, if that had been written up as a film critique, nobody would have gone to see it.
Mind you, Carry On Camping makes my head hurt. Anyway, you want to know what subject we're talking about today? I'm sure you do. Well, I was in the kitchen this week with Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she's going to be on your show, isn't she?
Yes.
Or she was.
Well, she was, and then she is.
But and she's cooking. What does she cook? Why does she cook?
Well, what can you say to Lady Gaga? And I thought, because she's so out there, you know, I thought, well, let's do something really, low key and down to earth. So we sort of let's have her in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I know she's from a proper Italian family, so she made a chicken alla Milanese.
Okay.
And she made it.
Is that when they flatten it out, the breast?
That's it. Yeah.
So did she whack it?
Yeah, but I didn't know you had to eat the chicken. Yes. It was dead already. Yeah. But Lady Gaga chasing a chicken round Channel 4 studios. And so she did it. But, you know, normally when you get these big stars on, as soon as the camera stops rolling, that's it, you know. But she was determined to make it properly with breadcrumbs and like tomatoes and basil and oregano.
So she did it in real time,
basically.
I
said, Lady Gaga, I said, we've got to hurry up now because, you know, the timing for the studios. I want to make chicken alla Milanese for my monsters. And I'm like, okay. So I had to sit there for 45 minutes.
While she actually prepared it. Did she talk through it like Delia does and stuff? Did she? I mean,
she was great. She was great fun, but she was really into it. And it caused a bit of a kitchen nightmare because we all had to wait for her to go. But how can you... She's the biggest star in the universe. How can you tell Lady Gaga? Can you move on with your chicken? But so it made me think, has anyone here had a kitchen nightmare recently?
Yeah, because everybody will be doing all the Christmas baking as well, won't they? Everybody will be starting the Christmas cake, because you've got to feed it the brandy, haven't you, for weeks on end.
People start so early with that, don't they?
Yeah, it's to get it the booziest possible, isn't it? It's all for the greater good.
That's right, that's right. So we want to know, and also, is that an urban myth? I was telling you about the woman who puts the pedigree chum instead of the fillings, that steak and kidney pie.
I've heard that. Do you think she did it on purpose, or do you think her husband drove her mad and she actually did it on purpose?
Do you reckon?
Wow, it's quite a good one though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yes. So let us know if that's happened to you. And also, teachers were voted the worst dressed people in a survey this week.
I think this is interesting, because in the old days when I was at school, people didn't dress that well. You know, teachers definitely wore those hacking jackets with the leather patches. They really did wear that. You know, my geography teacher and history teacher both wore those jackets. But now, I thought you'd have like cool dudes at school. I'm amazed that that's true.
Because we had a teacher, a history teacher, and we were watching this documentary on World War II, and Goebbels had the same leather coat on as he did. So we all were like, bah! Sir, dresses like Goebbels. So, I mean, that was unfortunate for him, and he was so embarrassed.
I bet.
But yeah, let us know. Let us know. Have you got a really cool teacher?
Yeah, and have you got one that dresses really badly, is quite funny? Or just anything you remember when you went to school.
Yeah. And 0500 288 91's the number. Calls are free from a BT landline. Other networks may vary, and calls from mobiles may cost more. You can text us now on 88 to 91. Texts will be charged at your standard network rate, and you can email us at alan.carr@bbc.co.uk. And remember, everyone who appears on air will get a going out of Alan Carr rosette. Anyway, by CeeLo Green. Hi, Alan and Mel. Please could you wish my sister, Kerry Rawlinson, a very happy 50th birthday. She loves your show and would be so pleased to get a birthday wish from you both. Hope she has a great celebration, and tell her she doesn't look a day over 49. Oh that's nice.
Oh, lovely. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you so much from Hannah and our mum and dad.
Hi, Mel and Alan. We love your show and listen every week. Please could you say hi to my gorgeous wife, Laura, who has a really bad back. I'm looking after her with wine and cuddles whilst we laugh along with you guys. Have a great weekend. And that's from Noel from York.
I listen to your show every Saturday in the kitchen and absolutely love it. I have a husband and 5 daughters. I don't know which of them is the laziest.
Oh, no.
Like Jeremy Kyle. I'd love it if you could give me a mention and berate them a tad. At the moment, they're all laid out in the living room like fish suppers. I'm going out tonight, though, to the wheelie bin a few times and back. All the best, and your show is fabulous. Una in Northern Ireland.
Poor Una. I bet she's cooking for them all as well now, and she's slaving away in a hot kitchen.
5 daughters and husband just laying there.
Get off that sofa.
Yeah.
Help your mum. And your wife. I'm not excusing the husband. He should get up first, actually. Show an example to the girls, don't you think, Alan?
Yeah. Get up.
Get up. I'm so desperate to swear at him. It's terrible.
No,
I won't. But I've got the urge. It was like all of a sudden I had
bring a swear box in here, don't you think, and give the money to children in need.
I tell you what, they wouldn't need to do that show, would they?
They'd quit next year. We've got enough money, thanks. More than enough. Also coming up on the show, it's the quiz nobody's talking about. Take part in the Telly Quiz. You'll win a going out with Alan Carr rosette. Full terms and conditions for the quiz are available on our website, bbc.co.uk/radio 2. I'm famous for my smooth, velvety singing voice. You can tell I don't write this. And I feel in the mood for a sing-song. Sing along with me in karaoke at the end of the show. And remember, if you're wearing your knickers on on backwards. You either need our help or you're overly confident. Call us to find out which on Wardrobe Disasters. Let us know if you're having a disaster in the wardrobe department. And remember, we're here to get you in the party mood on a Saturday night. So if there's a song you want to party to, text us your favourite party tune now on 88 to 91. And remember, text will be charged at your standard network rate. Just let us know what you're up to as well. It's grim, isn't it, when the nights start drawing in?
I hate this time of year. I know. So I was hearing somebody banging on about how much they love autumn and blah blah blah. And yes, the leaves are lovely and all the rest of it, but it's the dark nights. It's horrible. I can't wait for spring.
It's only just starting.
I know, but it just, some people do like this time of year, don't they? I'm just so not into it.
It's horrible.
And we've had so much fog lately as well, so you wake up and it just is...
Fog?
Yeah.
I haven't had any fog.
Have you not?
You've got cataracts.
God, don't. Don't say that to me.
Well, we haven't had fog.
I've had my lights on in my car in the morning.
Really?
It's been foggy where I am. Don't tell me it's cataracts, for goodness sake.
No, I mean, I did not see any fog and I was looking. No, normally my glasses seem up.
Maybe you're just blind these days.
Maybe I probably am, really. Anyway, 0500 28 to 91, text us 88 to 91 and email us at alan.carr@bbc.co.uk.
Please, I'm Ma Baker. Put your hands in the air. Give me all your money.
Ma Baker by Boney M. Alan and Mel, my mum was cooking a quiche for a posh dinner party and dropped it in the cat bowl. She patted the cat meat into the quiche, put it back in the oven and served it.
No!
She didn't tell us until years later. That's Jonathan from Rugby.
Oh, how grim. I bet she didn't eat any of it. You wouldn't, would you? You'd just give it... If you knew that was in it...
Oh, I ate opening cat food, didn't you?
Well, I haven't got a cat, so it'd be really strange if I did, but the smell of any sort of animal food is
when it spits, and you pull it up and it goes...
Does it?
Yeah, one of those... Well, like the cans. Yeah. Oh, you haven't got a cat, you won't know.
I didn't know you had a cat.
No. As if by magic. No, I did have Big Puss.
Oh, yes, of
Big
course.
Puss and Little Puss.
Sorry, yes, of course.
Sometimes I don't think you care about
I do.
My backstory, my life.
I've absorbed it all, believe me. This is a pedigree chum, not a myth. I cooked one for my now ex-husband. He didn't notice and I didn't eat it, and that's from Hazel. Oh, she doesn't obviously say her second name.
Did you have a nice shiny coat afterwards? And a wet nose? We're talking about teachers and what they're wearing. Brian's got in touch. My teacher used to keep her hanky in a pocket in her knickers.
A pocket in the knickers?
I haven't been near some women's knickers for ages. I know you're... Well, no, apart from the ones on that washing line, but I had to be moved on.
Well, I've been round women's knickers a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a pocket on a pair of knickers.
Is there a pocket?
There's no pocket.
What, for loose change or something? I might go on Dragon's Den with some women's knickers. Are you in?
What would you keep in the pocket of a knickers?
I want to know.
Oh, it's just bizarre.
Yeah.
What is it again? What did the person say?
The teacher used to keep her hanky in a pocket.
Okay, so it's disturbing on so many levels. The fact that the pupil knew this.
What was she wearing? No wonder standards have gone down, isn't it? If teachers are walking round in their underwear. Oh, do you mind if I blow my nose? Da 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 da. What a weird face.
Very strange.
I can understand, like men's Y fronts, and you've got like the pipe in.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, but there's that. Well, I don't know what the reason's for, but that could put a hanky in there. Oh no, where am I going with
No,
it?
I don't, because I wanted to ask you a question about it, but I realised I'm on radio and I can't.
Well, in the next song, we'll have a proper chat about my piping. We've got a caller, Bashir.
Hello.
Hello, love.
They do have pockets on knickers, by the way.
No.
They seriously do. I just remembered, honestly, if you go into a vintage shop or an antique shop or something, there's old great big pink knickers. they have pockets in them, and I've never even thought about why they had pockets, but they seriously do.
Oh.
So, but in vintage knickers, second-hand knickers, old knickers, right? Weird. Second-hand knickers. I mean, I won't buy that anyway.
No, exactly. But hey, what are they for?
I wonder. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Well, I tell you what, if I go to the shop, I'll send Mel in, because I don't really want to be seen hanging around women's knickers. But anyway, have you got a cooking story for us?
Oh, yes, I have. I'm awfully sorry. It's kitty cat food.
Oh,
and,
yes.
And this is going back a few years, because I don't even know if you can still get kitty cat. But my friend Neville, if you're listening, I'm still alive, are you? We're going back to the 70s.
Go on, what did you do?
Well, I didn't do it. Neville did.
Okay.
And we had a party, and he said that he was going to make a pate out of kitty cat. And he did, and all the guests ate it. I didn't. And he didn't either. But everybody ate it. There was none left, and nobody was sick. And then we told them a couple of days later. Then they were sick. But they did it.
But why did Neville do it?
Because Neville's Neville. That's what he does.
He does things like that. What's he like?
Neville, we lived in Bournemouth, and there's probably only one Neville in Bournemouth in 1970-something. And that's what Neville did. Everybody now knows, so... Oh, my God. There's only one Bashir as well, so I think I just got myself in it.
So Neville, if you're listening, you've been outed by Bashir.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, thank you so much for telling us that.
Real pleasure.
Thanks, Bashir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, Neville sounds a one, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I wonder what was for main course.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. Fliss. Is this the name? Fliss?
Go on.
Has been in touch. I'm 23 and a newly qualified teacher. My kids always take the mickey out of what I wear, so I reckon the survey might sadly be true. Well, like you were saying, there are some younger teachers going in there, so now they'll all be like hip and happening.
Yeah, just wearing more trendy gear. I mean, the kids' school, they're all well dressed at my kids' school. My sister-in-law is a teacher, and she spends... when she comes to ours, she brings about 3 different outfits for work the next day. She always dresses nicely, and that's from Carly.
Because kids can be, can't they, quite malicious and horrible.
Yeah, totally.
Do you remember? I remember. I regret it to this day. You know, teacher coming in all in black, going to a funeral, miss. Yes, I am.
Oh no.
Oh,
I know. And
I still cringe about that.
That is horrible. But I was really horrible to one particular teacher for just we were all as a class almost bullied this poor guy, and I still think about it to this day. I just think, how could we do that to him? He was probably traumatised every time he had to come to school. You know, at secondary school, you've got to be brave to be working with kids at that age, haven't you?
I know. And then you have the the education. We have to tell them about the birds and the bees, and like the girls were pretending they didn't know anything, and they were saying, explain that again, sir. You know, and you was going red as a beetroot.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean, sir? And you're like, oh, no, awful.
Oh, it's so mean.
But, you know, they're saying, because some uniforms have been banned from schools now.
Like...
Well, skirts.
Yeah, well, it's not surprising, though, because have you seen how short people wear them? I mean, I did at school, I've got to be honest, I'd roll up the waistband so many times so that, you know, as soon as I'd left the house, obviously.
Yeah.
So I didn't want my mum to see. And by the time it was at school, it was just under your bum, you know. But you were supposed to be able to kneel down on the floor and the skirt was supposed to touch the floor, but I didn't see anybody with a long skirt on. They were always rolled up to just about legal.
You see, I used to roll my trouser hem up above the knee, but that was as that was about as rebellious as I got. Then maybe did a knot in the top of me in my shirt. So you can see my belly.
Did you make your tie into like a dicky bow?
Oh, yeah. I've certainly turned heads and a few stomachs. 0500 288 91. Give us a ring. We need some Telly Quizzers. Come on,
Come on, guys. Come on.
Or maybe a little bit. Hi, Alan and Mel. I'm in the kitchen peeling onions for pickling. You guys are making me laugh so much I've cut myself 4 times.
Oh.
Sorry. I've done 2 kilos, only another kilo to go.
Oh, flipping it. That's dedication, isn't it?
Maybe easy to buy them ready pickled. That's Johnny in Water and Under Edge. Yeah, why don't you just get them pickled?
Yeah, it's too much like hard work, that, isn't it?
Is it vinegar you put them in?
Yeah. It's quite,
Just vinegar?
Just vinegar, I think so. Or, I don't know, actually. I'm assuming so. We're talking about badly dressed teachers, but Liam in Oxford says, "Hi, Alan. I had this nutty French teacher named Madame M, as no one knew her second name, and she used to wear not matching Converse and sparkly jeans and a suit jacket."
Oh.
She sounds quite cool, actually.
Yeah. Get her.
Yeah.
Hi, Alan and Mel. Love the show. I had an evil geography teacher who always wore really see-through blouses and horrible bras.
Oh.
She always had gunk in her eyes and would come and sit on the other side of your desk, pick the goo out of her eyes and wipe it on the desk. Oh, loving the laughs from Ali.
Oh, that is terrible behaviour.
It's like PE teachers. They always had this... Oh, I can't say his name, but... You know, like these jogging bottoms. They were like, is it flannelette? And they were like concertinaed round the crutch. You know, like it's like an accordion that had been. No, you know, with all the like corrugated iron effect.
Yes, he had that round his.
Yeah, but he used to. No, you know, like where it'd been in the wash so many times.
Really? So that's all you could focus on, was it?
No, but we used to laugh at it because, like...
oh, gosh.
I don't know where this story was going, but I just remembered it and, like, how... You know, and I know a lot of... teachers, you know, they're not the best paid, are they?
No, they're not.
You could at least get up to date with the, like, you know, even get a shell suit. It's better. At least everything's like, you know.
Yeah, no, what was I watching last night? It was something like Staying Alive or something like that. And I don't know when that film was made, but John Travolta was wearing jogging pants and stuff because it was late 70s or something. And it was a particular type of jogging suit back then. It was quite fitted, the jogging suit back then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this one weren't. I think it's been on a boil wash. It was all bobbly.
He must
I think those leggings could have lapped the bitch by themselves. Did you used to do cross-country running?
Yes, and it was awful because we had to wear skirts. We had to wear gym skirts and gym knickers. You know,
Dr. John will be on the phone.
No, but you'd have to run along main roads. It was never cross country because we were in the countryside, but you always had to have a main road at some point.
That's not fair.
It was, you know, when you were like 15 and your legs are out and you're running down the street and then all the lorry drivers were beeping you. It was horrible. It was humiliating. Absolutely awful. Because I love it now. I've grown
Melanie
to love
jogs to work every Saturday. There she is, down the M1. Weaving in and out of bus lanes.
Just another detour.
Come on, girls. One more time round the block. Come on, girls. And I'm there in those saggy jogging bottoms, blowing me whistle.
Now that sounds like a carry-on film.
I know.
Carry-on gym slips.
That could be my name, Jim Slips. Oh, dear. I think someone spiked that water. I'm having a funny turn. Hello, Kate.
Hi, Alan.
Hello,
Kate.
love. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. All the better for listening to you too.
Oh, I know. We're having a funny turn today. I don't know what's up with us. I think it's not getting any natural sunlight. We weren't like this when it was like sunnier and
we
bright.
We're much more together.
What are you ringing up for, Kate, my love?
It's about your underwear with your pockets in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to tell you that I've got a pair with a pocket in that I made.
Right.
Hey.
So what did you make the pocket for?
Well, about 25 years ago, I was going to New York for the first time, and in them days it wasn't that safe. So I thought...
What wasn't?
Some money knickers going to New York wasn't safe.
Right, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
They used to muck you in them days, didn't they?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
So I thought, right, I needed something to look after me money. So I decided to make myself a pair of money knickers. So I bought these big knickers like Bridget Jones before she was out. But they were toweling knickers.
Toweling.
Toweling.
Actually, they sound quite comfortable.
They were. They're very comfortable.
It's like
in and made a little zip as well.
Did you?
Oh.
So was it on the front or the back?
No, on the inside.
Oh, and you put a zip on the inside?
And I was in this shop, like a little electrical shop in New York, and I went to buy like a thing to put your cassettes in, them early ones, and I didn't have enough money in my purse.
No.
No.
Oh, Kate.
So I turned around and went towards the door and done my top button and done the zip, not realising I was doing it in front of the mirror. You know, this electrical shop.
I bet you wondered what you're going to pay with.
Really, just give me this funny look.
I'm not surprised, Kate.
Oh, but you know what? I'm off to New York next week for my 50th. And my sister said to me today, Kate, have you still got your money? Because I said, yes.
Okay, just get a money bag like everyone else. It's a lot safer.
I could lose some of the belts. I'm not going to lose me knickers.
Okay.
Oh, dearie me, Kate, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. That
Okay,
is...
listen, a fantastic show.
Oh. Well, thank you.
You
It's people
made it
like you
better.
that make it
Yeah,
what it
absolutely.
is.
Oh.
Bye, Kate. Have a lovely time in New York.
Will do.
Bye.
then.
Oh.
That
Couldn't
is
someone have warned me that she was going to say that story? Oh, dear. That's great. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
0500 288 921. Let's have a bit of JLS. Oh, JLS, take a chance on me. Hi, Alan and Mel. We're whooping it up. Woohoo! Eating chicken kebabs in the car at Dungeness, the nuclear power station, and you for company. Lots of love,
crikey.
Claire and Andrew.
What a combination.
You
Flipping
two
it
are
sounds deadly.
party animals.
Dear Alan and Mel, love you too. I once cooked a lovely roast dinner for my 3 kids, but I had the oven on grill by mistake, so we had vegetarian roast instead from Dave in Harlow.
I've done that before.
I think I have as well. That's a classic mistake, that.
Because, you know, if you just turn the knob the wrong way once and then it gets to
And
grill.
the little symbols, if you just...
You done that with a pizza and the top's black, and it.
Yeah, I have actually burnt cheese on toast this week. In fact, my smoke alarm... I'm a good cook and my smoke alarm still goes off quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah, if you take your eye off it for a second.
Do you know what always gets me? Fry-ups.
Yeah.
You have to be like an octopus, don't you, to do fry-ups?
You do, really. Or
beans and all this.
Your mushrooms are all... Because you can never put everything in one pan.
No.
But if you're cooking for loads of people as well...
Oh, if you've got friends over and you've got to, like, cook for 6 and then someone goes, oh, can I have poached? Can I have scrambled?
Oh, no.
Do you look like a little chef? No. Why don't you just have like a big pot? I'll just do scrambled and say, like it or lump
But
it.
the best one to do is smoked salmon and scrambled egg. Dead easy. Because then you can do it all in a big pan. But yeah, if you're trying to please everybody, and they'd be like, I'll have fried bread, I want white bread, I want white toast. And
I'm a militant vegan with a nut allergy. And then you're like, oh... well, then you are stuffed. And,
you are pretty much there.
Give them a pot noodle.
So you do cook some things then? You do attempt to?
Yeah, I like that. You know, you put everything in there. You know, I like when you put all the stuff in the oven, then you like, have a bath, then you come down, it's like you've had like someone come round to prepare it all.
Do you know what I use? I actually used a Breville toaster recently. I pulled it out of the cupboard. Do you ever use those?
What's that?
It's the thing, it's got a bottom and a top bit, and you put toast in it and put all the cheese in it. They're old school.
Oh, I used to love it with tuna.
Yeah, tuna melts.
Yeah.
I tell you what, babe, I pulled it out the other day because I was being lazy actually on a Sunday, and I thought, what can I make the kids? So I made these cheese toasters. They were delicious.
Oh, that's a blast from the past.
It's such a pain to clean the thing, though. I think, and when I realised...
Did you wash it down with a soda stream? Melanie lives in the 80s. Then her shell suit caught fire. No, I want to get one
honestly.
now.
But when it gets dirty, you realise why you don't use it very often, because it's a right pain to clean.
Do you know what? I opened my cupboards the other day. I got a blender, a juicer. There's such good ideas when you buy them, but you never use them.
No, I know. I know. I've got all that.
What's the difference between a blender and a juicer?
Well,
it's not the most fascinating thing I've said on the thing, but...
Juicer does what it says, I suppose. It takes the juice out
why
of fruit.
can't you juice in a blender?
Well, because you can't really juice a mango, for example, can you? You blend a mango, but you juice an orange. Does this... Right, you've fallen asleep there, Alan.
Look at the window. Fascinating. No, I wish I'd never asked now.
Yes,
not in a rude way.
No, it's
just,
fine. Yes, it's not your thing.
I didn't know. I thought it was just marketing. Here, have a juicer.
No, you do need everything for different things. You do.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, we asked about dog food earlier, about, the myth of actually using dog food in your partner's food.
Mm-hmm.
I made my ex-husband a stew made from cheap, which it says in capital letters, and then in brackets says happy shopper. Well, I wasn't going to use a Premier product, was I? Dog food. When I found out he'd been unfaithful. The scary thing was he asked for seconds. I left him about a week later, and that's from Fiona. So people do it.
Oh, I like that, though. The cheapo range.
It's real cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that
wouldn't use
whiffed.
Mr. Dog, would you? By mistake, I ate a few dog treats because I thought they looked like mini sausage rolls. I didn't like the first one or two, but carried on eating, thinking they were a butt off.
What?
A bit off. A bit off. I thought that was like a...
Berbatov is a player, Man United player.
Is he? Well, I don't know, do I? Ian from Darlington, he survived, though.
She sounds really sad about that.
Have you ever eaten any dog food?
Not that I know of, but you never know. I might have upset a boyfriend and not realised what was it. It's just not worth
you don't know,
about
do
it.
you?
No, not at all.
Well, keep the calls coming, 0500 288 91. You can text us 8891. You can email us at alan.carr at... What? I had brain freeze. I forgot where I was.
Did you?
Yes, I was nearly going to give me home address. Yeah.
What's wrong with you tonight?
I don't know.
Something in the air.
It's lack of vitamin D.
Is that what
D
it
or
is?
B?
It's D, isn't it, from the sun? Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, I think I need one of your toasties. That'll make me feel better.
Yeah, it would,
Get your Breville thing of a jig out and I'll bring me juicer. Dear Alan and Mel, love your show so much. All my teachers had purple rinses and wore twin satin pearls. We were absolutely terrified of them. Love, Tomo's sister Linda in North Wales. And we didn't have any purple rinses or...
No, that sounds like quite a while ago, that, because when people used to be frightened of the teachers, that's when they learnt stuff. Now, nobody has any respect for the teachers. That's the problem with the world today.
It's true, though. It's true. Isn't it funny, though, Mel? It's like, the ones who were really strict, you never used to push their buttons or anything. You used to just sit there and do it. Yeah. And yet the ones who were nice and friendly, you'd see a weakness. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. It is weird.
And you have the respect of the stern one. You just do. Yeah. Because the minute they walk in and they treat you like that, you do everything you're told, and then they soften up, and that just works brilliantly.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
When anybody's a pushover...
Hey, kids, what you doing? Everyone's like staring at them like, yeah, what? When you had a supply teacher, it was awful. And Miss lets us do our work outside. Do they? Yeah. Running around the field, not doing any work.
Awful when we're younger.
Kid. Awful.
Yes. Hi, Mel and Alan. Love the show. I work at a university, and trust me, the lecturers need the services of Gok. That's from Maria.
Hi, guys. Love the show. I had an English teacher that was about 25, blonde, had a large chest and wore knee-high leather boots and open toes.
What?
Didn't get much work done in English as a 15-year-old boy from Sam in Bristol.
Oh, she knew what she was doing.
Do you reckon?
Yes, I flipping well done. Sorry, but I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
Was it St Trinian's you went to? The Telly Quiz lines are now closed. We do need a karaoke. 0500 288 91. Let's have a bit of music. I hate that song.
I second you. It's horrible.
We're talking about that teacher with the low-cut top and the thigh-high boots.
Yeah.
And then you start going, oh, yeah. That poor man probably had a flashback. Coming up after the news, we got Telly Quiz, karaoke, and all your party tunes. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM. Turn the beat around, Vicky Sue Robinson. I
That's
enjoyed
better.
that. Yeah,
That's really good.
I just wish there was more. Oh yeah. I like those kind of songs. They really get me on the dance floor. It's like someone with like heartburn.
It's like, I kept visualising what our listeners were doing when that was on. Do you mind?
Switching off. And I'd like to say thank you to that one remaining listener who thought it can't get any worse. I'll keep listening. Probably Neville. Neville's the only one listening. Yeah. Neville with his kitty cat. Hey, you two. I'm making a banana loaf with my 7-year-old son, Joel, before he goes to bed. I keep laughing at you, and Joel keeps telling me to concentrate. Take care. Oh, that's lovely. Love, Verity in Bridgnorth, Shropshire. And hello, Joel.
And hi, Alan Mel. Got a Christmas cake in the oven and Christmas pudding on the stove and dirty dishes up to the ceiling. Thanks for making us all laugh. That's James in Cornwall.
Hi, Alan and Mel. I'm so looking forward to getting into bed tonight, as I've just treated myself to new flannelette bedding to keep cosy and warm.
Ooh,
LOL.
Lovely.
Mark, 39 and single in Newcastle. Wait a minute, Mark.
Well, that's why he's advertising his bed linen.
Oh, right.
It sounds very inviting, I have to say. Yeah.
Well, you were excited then about his flannelette bedding.
Yeah, because it's nice and soft, isn't it? And
Yeah.
warm.
Awkward.
You got me?
I feel like a goosebump on my own show.
Between a letter and me.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, you have a nice old snuggle, Mark, there in your new flannelette bedding.
Okay, and we're talking about badly dressed teachers. A friend is a teacher at a posh school. I asked him if the kids wear their trousers low, just above the bottom. You know, they do now.
Oh, I know.
Awful, isn't it? I don't know how they walk, these guys. You watch them, it's just a miracle. Well,
it's not even trousers, it's pants.
Yeah.
It's like they're wearing pants.
Isn't it? It's right there, isn't it? Anyway, he says, yes, but now they've got a new teacher that does it too, and he's seen him get up from his desk and pull his trousers down lower. And that's Dean in St Neots.
Oh.
yes. So
I'd imagine
a teacher can't do that.
Like,
no.
Yo, you know. No. Yes, let us know what you're up to. Call us now on 0500 288 to 91. Calls are free from a BT landline. Other networks may vary and calls from mobiles may cost more. You can text us on 88 to 91. Texts will be charged at your standard network rate. And you can email us alan.carr@bbc.co.uk. And of course, everyone who appears on air will get a going out of Alan Carr rosette. Just let us know what you're up to. Yeah, what you want to listen to. It's Party Tune Request Hour. Craig and Zoe did just that. They got in touch. They're chilling after Christmas shopping with a glass of wine on the sofa, listening to you guys, enjoying having a giggle. Would love you to play Atomic by Blondie, and then we might just boogie around the fluffy rug too. Woo-hoo! Go for it, Craig and Zoe. Here's some Blondie. Hello, Alan and Mel. Just been driving home and laughing all the way. Because of your show, I wasn't in a one-horse open sleigh. Just wanted to let you know I was in a health shop the other day and saw a vitamin D spray, which I bought, and I'm certain it does some good. Not as much as being in the sun, but I don't feel gloomy, even with the dark evenings. Love the show,
Oh, I
Mo.
wonder where you spray it. Just what do you think? You just spray it on your face? Or what do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's...
Mo, where did you spray it?
Let us know where you spray it, yeah.
Not in your eyes.
Or your tongue, maybe it's something you take.
Yeah.
Don't know, we need to know.
Yeah, is it like a spray on tan? I don't know, is it like all over?
Just on your skin, yeah, I wonder.
Because there might be bits that you don't spray and they get depressed.
Imagine like really sad knees.
You didn't spray me. Wish it was sunny. Don't know why your knees talk like that. But...
I've no idea. Hi, Alan and Mel. Love the show. Just say it's okay to Katie, as she's just knocked my bottle of wine off the top and smashed it on the floor. Isn't that horrible when that happens? It's like,
no.
Oh no,
And then
what are we
getting
going
the
to do?
straw out.
Sucking the carpet. She's rushed to the shop to get a new one. Hope it's as good. hope it's as good. Obviously, she had a good bottle of wine there. They're having curry tonight and a catch-up on the Twilight movies, and that's from Pete in Lancashire.
Hi, Alan and Mel. Talking about teachers dressing, at my daughter's school, I can't believe how they dress. It's an eye-opener. Half of them look like they've slept in their clothes. This is the teachers.
Oh, crikey.
And the other half still wear the hippie skirts and sandals. It's spooky because it's the same school I went to in the 80s. I won't say the school because I'm trying to get my daughter moved up in her classes. Oh, you chicken. By the way, you're both fab and I barely laugh at your show, Jules. Well, you know what that is, the hippie skirts and sandals. That was the art department.
That was the art department, that's right.
You'd go there and it'd be like, hey. And they were like, a lot of them were like old hippies, weren't they?
They were really, yeah.
Let's sculpt things out of clay. It was magical.
Yeah, that was a nice lesson, that wasn't it?
Was you good at art?
I wasn't too bad, actually. I'm not too bad now, actually. It's just it wasn't any pressure, was it, really?
No, yeah, it was like an oasis in the calm.
Yeah, exactly. And we used to go and just draw like cottages nearby and stuff. So you got the afternoon out of this classroom. It was great.
Is this what you were jogging in your gym slip? Yeah, up and down the corridors.
With my pencil and pad.
Where's those cottages?
Oh, God. We're talking about cooking disasters as well. Alan and Mel, my mum had a cooking disaster many years ago. She made a roast chicken dinner and had taken the chicken out to rest. When the neighbour's dog came in and took the bird off the table, we had to have just vegetables and potatoes.
No.
And that's Louise in Peterborough, loving the show.
Oh, well, keep them coming. 0500 to 8891, text 8891 and email us at alan.carr@bbc.co.uk. Let's have some more music. Hey, hey, guy, by Ken Laszlo.
What's
this better
this?
be good.
What is this? What have you got in your mouth, Alan? What have you? Peanuts. Have a little chew.
Will you talk?
All right, yeah, I've got loads of emails. Alan and Mel, tonight I'm cooking roast pork for my... Are you choking now or what?
Oh, I didn't think that song...
was ever going to end.
I thought, oh, I'll have another mouthful of peanuts. And then I went, oh...
I don't know what that was and when it was from, but it was a bit,
yeah, and why didn't he have a dial-up phone? It was like a proper old school, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
People don't even know it. It's like, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah.
Half those people in there, I bet there is like about 50% of the population don't know who Fatima Whitbread is.
No, I know. I was with my boyfriend watching a little bit of it the other night, and I said, that's Fatima Whitbread, and he never even heard of her, which made me feel ancient. Because he just didn't know. And Willie Carson, is it Willie Carson?
Yeah.
I was like, no, he was some jockey, didn't know who he was either.
About Lorraine Chase.
Didn't know her either.
Pat Sharp's just gone in.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he might know Pat Sharp. Yeah. I'll have to ask him later.
But it's like all ages, isn't it? If you've been in one of those comas and you've just come alive, you'd probably go, oh, nothing's changed. They're still on the telly, aren't they? I think they need some fresh blood in there.
What about you, Alan?
In the jungle, you must be joking.
I would love it. If you were in there.
I wouldn't need my vitamin D spray, would I?
No, you would not.
I mean, that's the only thing. Because it's Australia, wouldn't it? So you'd have a lovely time. But all those, putting those things in your mouth.
No, it's just, yeah. It takes a certain kind of commitment, that, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. And let's hope I don't, my career-wise, it doesn't come to that. Just, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Alan and Mel. My mum went skiing and was resting in a grassy area when she spied some nuts lying on the ground. She decided to try one, bit into it, chewed a bit, and at that point realised they were not nuts, it was rabbit poo.
Now I smell a rat here, because why would somebody do that? Pick up some random peanuts though off it in the grass. You're never that hungry, are you?
Well, anyway, it made me laugh.
Have you ever been that hungry though? Seriously? How long a walk do you have to go on to actually get that package?
You might think they've fallen off a tree. Oh,
what, a nut tree?
The nut tree.
I mean, got a job.
Oh. Well, that's cheered me up, love. That's John on his way to Haywards Heath. Love the show. Have a lovely weekend, John.
Oh, dear. What have I got here? Hi, LML. I work in a nursery, and one child once asked one of the teachers, why have you got all those lines on your face? Love the show, Lindsay in Barnsley.
Oh, I've had that before. I took some kids swimming.
Yeah.
Why have you got breasts?
No.
Yes.
No. How
Yes.
old are these kids?
16, 18. No. They were 7 or 8. 22. I often get this abuse down the leisure centre.
I just can't believe you use the word breast. That's hilarious.
I know. Well, they're very mature. Well, up to a point. The kids, not my breasts. No, but it's insulting. It hurts, and you don't realise.
It is. My little one, actually, he's got this teacher at the moment, and she's got braces on both sets of teeth.
Oh, no.
And the first time he met her, he went, how did you break your teeth? Were you hit by a football? It just came out.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm so sorry. I'll explain, It's just so funny. Oh, dear.
Hello, Alan and Mel from sunny Warwickshire. Sunny? What? Oh, well, we are snug and warm on our narrow boat with roaring fire and a
lovely
glass of red.
Oh, that sounds great.
Loving your show. Please play Kirsty MacColl in these shows. Shoes.
I love this track.
Yeah, love
Good
Marge
choice.
and Rachel. Enjoy it. The Telly Quiz is coming up after this. It's Alan's Telly Quiz. That's right, it's my Telly Quiz. And our first caller is Stuart. Hello, Stuart.
Good evening, Alan.
Hi,
Good evening,
Stuart.
Mel.
Hello, how are you?
Top notch tonight, top notch.
Good
Although
stuff.
And you've
that
called...
Knutsford service is feeling a bit vulnerable here.
Oh, are you?
Why are you vulnerable?
I don't know. I just think it's a bit seedy in the services car park somehow, isn't it?
Just lock your doors, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe keep them open, you don't know.
That might not be a bad idea, might it? Never know you look.
What do you like watching on the telly, Stuart?
Well, I like watching X Factor. That's what I'm told. I'm told I like watching it when I'm there to watch it, and I'm told I like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here as well.
Oh.
But what I'm loving at the moment, and I nearly wet my trousers Thursday night, is Life's Too Short.
I don't know this.
Ricky
With Ronnie
Gervais.
Davis in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've not tuned into this. Is
my
it
God.
brilliant?
Johnny Depp's in it this week.
Is
and
he?
It's the funniest thing I've seen on television in probably 20 years. Johnny Depp steals the show. He's fantastic.
Oh, Stuart, we'll have to watch that.
Got to get into that. Lovely. All right, then. Well, you ready to play?
Yeah.
You've got a minute and a half to answer 10 questions. Here we go. Question number 1. Those summer nights. Name the musical on telly this week.
Grease.
Yes, correct. Number 2. Hotter Than My Daughter, excuse me, features a mother with gold hot pants. For a point, can you do an impression of Alan squeezing into a pair of gold hot pants?
Oh, will you help with the coat? I'm going to pull this zip up.
Yes, is he getting a point for that?
Well, it was a bit malicious. Yeah, go on then, give him the point.
All right, number 3.
So, Mr. Bond.
There are some Bond movies on this week. Bond villain Dr. No has a metal attachment fitted onto which part of his body?
Hand.
His hand, correct. Number 4.
Ashley resolves cracks and he asks... Oh, no!
What?
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I don't know what it's...
Ashley's resolve cracks and he asks Laurel if she slept with Marlowe.
Name the soap. And I think it's Marlon. I think it's Marlon.
Oh, that's Emmerdale then,
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
can have that because we said the name wrong. Number 5. Danish crime series The Killing is back this week. Heroine Sarah Lund is known for always wearing which piece of clothing?
Knickers. I don't know.
Well, she probably does,
With
to
a
be
pocket
honest.
as well. With a little pocket, does it?
With a pocket inside, yes. Put her ankles in. Yeah, no, I don't know
It's
that
actually
one.
a jumper.
I've
Number
never watched
6. Who left I'm a Celebrity this week after a bout of ill health?
That's Freddie Starr.
It is indeed correct. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Points to you.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's not bad,
is it?
darling. Not
That's
bad at
great,
all.
Stuart.
Yeah.
What's the record?
It's
We're
10 out
10.
of 10 last weekend.
If you'd have both been a bit quicker asking questions, I could have rattled through them, couldn't I?
Well, if you'd hurried up with that impression of me slipping on some up pants, you probably would have had a few more
All
questions.
right. One all, eh?
Countdown, flipping heck. All right, so stay on the line, because we've got another caller to play with.
Kiddo.
Have a wander around Knutsford services and
Right, yeah.
get yourself a Ginster's pasty. We'll have a bit of Atomic Kitten. It's Alan's Telly Quiz! That's right, it's my Telly Quiz! And our second contestant is Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte.
Hello, Alan.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you like watching, Charlotte?
Well, my favourite programme is Four in a Bed.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's great. And Come Dine With Me.
Oh, I love that.
Lots of other things. Loose Women, The Apprentice.
Oh, so you like reality.
Oh, yeah, it's mostly reality, isn't it? Yeah, except for EastEnders and Corrie.
But Charlotte, don't you think they're fussy on those Four in a Bed, aren't they? When
But they just want to win, don't they? That's why they're doing it. They're picking up on a little bit of dust and a little thing here and there, and yeah, they're a bit too fussy.
Yeah, as soon as the person goes out the room, they're lifting the bed up, they're climbing on top of the wardrobe.
Absolutely, yeah, checking behind, everything, and yeah, being very picky.
Yeah, too picky, but I do enjoy watching it.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
love
ready
it.
to
I love
play?
that reality
Are you ready to play, Charlotte?
I am, yeah.
All right, here we go. You've got a minute and a half to answer 10 questions. Here we go. Question number 1.
Purple rain, purple rain.
Prince, correct. Number 2.
Time, gentlemen, please.
Pub Dig is a new archaeology show set in pubs, but when Alan goes to the pub, what's the drink he always orders?
Guinness, no idea.
No, Night Nurse on the rocks.
Number 3.
Going anywhere nice.
There's a documentary on this week about one of Britain's most famous hairdressers from the 60s and 70s. Name him.
Oh.
You know it. I know you know it.
Yeah, no, I've forgotten.
Oh, it's Fidel Sassoon.
Of course it is. I've got his stuff in my bathroom.
Oh. Number 4. This week's episode of Little England about expats in France features beekeeping. For a point, can you do an impression of Alan getting stung on his bottom?
Charlotte, that's how it sounds. Have you been stalking me?
Number 5. Now that Kitty's gone, who is Alan supporting on X Factor tonight?
You're right, Charlotte. You're in pain.
I've kind of given up a bit with the X Factor. Maybe the girl that's come back. She was quite good.
What's her name? Is it Amelie?
Anne-Marie. Oh, no, it's not her anyway, love. It's Craig.
Oh,
he's
Sorry.
Craig. Oh, he's brilliant, Craig. Number 6. Which politician nicknamed Two Jags is the guest on Piers Morgan's live stories this week?
the one that takes a jag from one place to another.
Two Jags.
No idea.
It's John Prescott.
That's the one, yeah.
You're very good at getting these answers, Charlotte, after we've actually given you the answer. Have you noticed that?
Well, I
was going
only
to
phoned
say
you up
that.
because you were desperate.
We're never desperate. There's the queues for people wanting to do...
So you got 1, 2, 3.
Oh, well, that was worth phoning in, wasn't it?
Well, thank you for doing so, darling. Thank you.
Have a lovely weekend, Charlotte.
Me too. Thank you.
Bye-bye, love.
Bye. Stuart, are you there, darling?
I certainly am.
Congratulations, you're our winner.
The victor. So what do I win? Is it a padding Saint-Tropez, Aston Martin DB9, 30,000 quid? Come on, tell me what I win.
Okay, here it is.
It's a rosette with my face on it.
We don't want on BBC, don't we?
Yes. Now, Stuart, where do you want me to send? Shall I send it to Knutsford Services for you to pick up?
Yeah, stick on the lamppost in Knutsford Services. Yeah, I'll collect it sometime. Hey, listen, can I request a song? Is that possible? Is that being a bit too cheeky?
As long as it's not, oh, yeah, I don't mind.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's one of my favourite disco classics. It's Gwen Guthrie, Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent.
Oh, that's a good one. Tune.
And could I be really cheeky? Can I ask for an autograph?
You can have that as well.
Alan. I wonder if you can get one from your brother, Jimmy.
Oh,
Stuart, the old ones are the old ones.
You knew that were coming, didn't you?
Yes.
From a Yorkshire lad.
Joke reversing.
Backpedaling, yeah.
Well, we'll try and find you that Gwen Guthrie tune, but you have a lovely journey, okay, Stuart?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, darling, thank you.
See you, bye.
Right, well, it is the party tune request hour. Hi, Alan, please can you play the Ting Tings? That's not my name. We feel like a sing-song. Love the show. Daisy and Claire in Thursford. Well, you asked for it, you're going to get it. Hi, Alan and Mel. When I was in primary school in Newcastle-under-Lyme, we had a dinner lady who always used to wear long skirts that were velvety and had flowers or a paisley pattern on. One day, one of my classmates asked her why she always wore a pair of curtains instead of a skirt. Loved the show from Wayne in Liverpool. Poor woman.
That was a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Terrible. Now, this is a bit of a long one, but I think it's worth it. Hi, Alan and Mel. Many years ago, my brother and I swapped a bike for an old tent. We put the tent up in the back garden and we went into the kitchen to make up some waterproofing. It was white powder. We mixed it with water in an old pint milk bottle. Off we went back to the tent, and a while later, when we were ready to put the waterproofing on, we went back into the kitchen and it was gone. We asked my mum where it was, and she said our sister and her friends had gone into the kitchen to bake some fairy cakes, and they'd used the waterproofing to make the cakes. And when they finished, they went off out to eat them at another friend's house. Needless to say, they were all sick and ill for a day or two. I can't believe they didn't even taste whatever it is that makes it waterproofing. Anyway, she says, it's Jerry G, says, great show, loving it. Don't tennis players have pockets in their knickers to put their balls in? And they do.
Oh, yeah.
So I do have a pair of knickers with a pocket in because I've been playing tennis lately.
Really? Is that where you put your balls?
Yeah, and you put your balls, you can put two in.
Oh, right.
It's really good. It's really clever design.
Yeah.
But it makes your skirt stick out in funny lumps.
Oh.
So it's not
the mind boggles. So I've just got to imagine you running round a field now in cross-country running with your...
with funny bumps.
Dear Alan and Mel, glad you're back. I may be that English teacher. Do you remember that English teacher I was talking about?
Yes.
With the, with the thigh-high boots.
Yes.
I'm a big Avengers fan. I was once sent home before class for wearing a suede miniskirt and thigh-high boots. This is a teacher.
Oh, crikey.
My parents' evenings were always a success and my classes had full attendance. Sorry about the text grammar. Love you, Miss Sims.
Miss Sims. She's a bit naughty.
Yes, so maybe we found that, that saucy teacher.
Like that. And you know, we're talking about the vitamin D spray. It is to spray under your tongue. It's not to spray in your face or your body. It's actually to put under your tongue.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
just like
spray it all over.
Hi, both of you. Great show, making us chuckle. My mum, Lillian, was baking a chocolate cake, and as I cleaned the bowl with a spoon, of course, I thought, oh, this is salty. She'd only added Bisto instead of chocolate powder.
No!
Oh, needless to say, the dog enjoyed it. Leanne in Newcastle. That's funny, that. Stuart asked for Gwen Guthrie's Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent.
Love this.
We found it for you, Stuart. Drive safely. I'm going to play that for Kath and Zita in Hollingworth. Hi, Alan and Mel, please play something for us. We are dancing around the kitchen while making rabbit pie and coffee and walnut cake. We love you. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Kath and Zita. That's for you too, a bit of Gwen Guthrie.
Hi, Alan and Mel. My dad's in his 70s but still gets an advent calendar from my mum. A few years ago, she said, your advent calendar's in the kitchen, so he popped through to open it, and after a few days, he said he thought the chocolates were a bit sour. It was then that mum realised that she'd bought a pet's advent calendar. Oh. She thought it was cheap. Say hello to my partner Karen, thanks, and that's from Stephen.
I bet he had something obvious like a dog with a with a Santa hat on or something, you know what I mean? My wardrobe malfunction, this is from Anne, was the first time I went to Spain. When I was 18, it was mid-July and bursting hot. In my wisdom and innocence, I bought paper knickers so I had less washing to do. Each day I put on a fresh pair, and by midday all that was left of them was paper mache and 3 elastic bands to the top of my legs and one at the waist.
Really?
Oh dear.
They just disintegrated in the heat.
What a charming story.
Lovely. Thanks for sharing. It's just about our level, though. I'm not being funny. We set the rules here.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But they have to drag it down. They don't have to drag it down any further. Hi, Alan. Love your show. Listen to it all the time. I would just like to say to my mum, I love her. This is from Emily Wood and Tarleton. That's very kind of you, Emily.
Hi, Alan and Mel. After a long day painting skips, me and my dad would love a mention to end the night. Thanks from Jason in Wolverhampton.
And we'll end on this. Loving the show. It's making me chuckle as I'm under the stairs painting the dog kennel. I'm not even going there. I don't understand that. One thing, when I was at school lots of years ago, we had an English teacher with a glass eye. When we were in class with our textbooks, he would say, "You, read out loud to the class." It was always hilarious as about 6 people started reading because you could never work out who he was looking at or asking. Oh, it's not very nice. Keep up making everyone laugh. That's Sarah in Kent. And yes, we've got one last request. Hi, Alan and Mel. Brilliant show. Really missed my Saturday nights with my rosé and you guys. Just moved house and tired out. My best friend Jane has come over for a drink. We would like to hear Tamla Motown. We're both over the 45 mark and we're from Torquay. Well, here you go. You Can't Hurry Love, the Supremes.
Woohoo!
What's
It's that favourite part of everyone's evening where I get to sing the show out. And we've got Darren to help me. Hello, Darren.
Hello, Alan. Love you, all right, Cop?
Yeah, yes, I am. How are you?
Oh, I'm lovely.
Now, I like a challenge when I sing some of these songs, and this one's a bit easy for me, Darren.
I bet it is.
Yeah, have you ever sang this before, Darren?
Once or twice. I've got my own, Sheddy channel on YouTube that I do some singing on.
Oh, really?
Shed, as in Sheddy.
Oh, I see what you've done there, Darren. So let's tell her what it's Ness and Dormer.
Yeah, well, I think you need a bit of class adding to the show.
Do you think so?
How rude.
How
Well,
rude.
it isn't rude if it's real and true.
Oh, right. Cue the music.
Yeah, get this over and done with.
Is that you, Darren?
I'm just picking Mickey up. Ness and Dormer.
Sounds like the death rattle.
Still here?
I'm still here. Oh, ready? That peanut just came back up.
You can't hear it when you're giving it full well here now.
Oh, Darren, please.
Thanks, Darren. I love the northern accent during that. That was brilliant.
Pavarotti would have been proud if he was still with us. Thank you, Darren, so much. I'll pop a rosette in the post for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Just wanna put
Darren.
hello to Phil Mounted. Ta. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Darren. Bye. That one listener we've had turned off. Going Out with Alan Carr is an open mic production. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital, and on 88 to 91 FM. See you next week.
Bye.
BBC News.